What's going on, guys? Aussie here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got my first custom tactic video in FIFA 21. These tactics will be the tactics that I use in the first weekend league, and hopefully they can get me my first top 200 as well. Now when it comes down to the team, I expected a pretty decent team for me. I've played a lot of games, but the only problem is I've played a lot of draft. And you know how that is, right? You can get something good, you can get something bad. But I'm going to tell you one thing and one thing only. I have not got a walkout in FIFA 21 yet. Yeah, I haven't got a single walkout in FIFA 21. So what am I meant to do? I literally cannot afford any big player. I thought I was going to get the Neymars, the Mbappes. I'm out here probably going to go in with Dembele, Fati, and some other players as well. This team right here is actually, I believe, it was the 200k squad builder, but without Witsel, obviously. But either way, this is not the actual team I will be using, but I'll just use it as an example, just to show you the custom tactics. So the balanced custom tactics is going to be balance on defense. You're going to play 3 depth, 4 width. On balance on offense, 4 width, 4 players in a box, 2 corners, 2 free kicks. Bear in mind, this balance custom tactic is not the one I use in game. I just use it just to get the chemistry before I actually go into the game, and then I switch to my defensive tactic. But when it comes down to instructions, I do stay back while attacking, left back and right back, goalkeeper on sweeper keeper, centre mids all stay back while attacking, cover centre, and I have got my striker on stay central, stay forward. Now the reason I do not touch my wingers is because if you have a good enough player like Ousmane Dembele or Gnabry, they will be making good enough runs, so you don't have to put like Calm Shaw or anything like that or get in behind, because there's literally no point. But the tactics that I will be actually using most of the time is going to be the 4-2-3-1 once again. I don't know, when it comes down to a 4-2-3-1, I feel like it's definitely the tactics I do want to use. The formation I definitely do want to use. The 4-4-2 is good, but I feel like it's way too attacking. And that is something I don't really like too often, because if you're way too attacking, you're going to get hit on a counter attack. Then all of a sudden, you're pretty much screwed, because you're going to concede goal after goal after goal. And I feel like the 4-2-3-1 is good going forward, and it is defensively, and it is good defensively as well. So I have put balance on defense, 3 depth, 4 width, balance, 4 width, 4 players in the box, 2 corners and 2 free kicks as well. You're going to go over here, go instructions, stay back while attacking, sweeper keeper, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking. One thing I didn't have last year when it came down to the CDMs was that cut passing lane. The reason I have it this year is because I have noticed CDMs, when it comes down to defense, they don't actually do much. Now, if you put cut passing lanes, they do quite a decent amount, where they're just pretty much shortening the angle for the opponent to actually pass the ball through. So that's why I've got cut passing lanes this year. I didn't believe last year it was such a big deal, so I didn't have it. Now, when it comes down to the cam, I have got comeback on defense, because there is a little gap in between Zakaria and Witsel. So if it here just goes through that gap and pretty much covers the middle. Now, when it comes down to the left, the Lamb and the Ram, I have got nothing. Completely nothing. The reason I haven't got like comeback on defense is because I want my Bellarabi and I want my Gnabry to be on that counter-attack, because we all know how overpowered counter-attacks are this year. I want them to be ready. I want them to, you know, be down the line pretty much instantly. And if they are on balance, they're going to do that. So going into the striker position, we have got stay central. No stay forward this time, just stay central. The reason I don't put stay forward is because Dembele, time to time, does come back on defense and does intercept the ball. And, you know, if you're going to help, I'm going to take it. Let's all be fair. Now, going into the attacking, I do have a 4-2-3-1 once again, but this time I have got pressure on heavy touch. Pressure on heavy touch this year, extremely overpowered. And even team press, constant pressure, all of those kind of stuff is disgustingly good. And pressure on heavy touch, I feel like it's one of the best tactics to use if you're like 2-1 down. Now, I have got 5 depth, 5 width, fast build up. The reason I got fast build up is because I saw way more better movement when going forward, and if you want that quick attack as well. The 5 width, the 5 players in the box, I have got 3 corners and 3 free kicks as well. Going on to instructions is exactly the same. Stay back while attacking, stay back while attacking, sweeper keeper, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center on both CDMs. You got yourself come back on defense when it comes down to the cam. Nothing left, nothing right. Why have I got Witzel? Either way, this is not my... I don't use this team, okay? So ignore the Witzel sitting in the land position right now. Either way, I have got stay forward, stay central this time. So last time we didn't have stay forward, but this time we do. Reasons: we are trying to go forward, we are trying to attack. There is literally no point to Dembele to come back on defense if Dembele's got the pace, the skill moves, the dribbling. He can go for that quick counter attack and he can get us that goal. Now, if we're looking for the defensive, the Ultra D, sorry, you're going to go balance. The reason I don't go drop back on this formation right here, the 5-3-2, is because everyone is pretty much back already. Now, if I go drop back, it's just going to allow pretty much a long shot to be taken, and I'm not going to take my chances. I am not going to take my chances when it comes down to long shots, because time to time, they do go into the back of the net. So this is like one of those situations where if I'm winning 2-1 against a really, really good player, I will switch to this formation and obviously go from there. The thing is, with this formation this year, you can actually go forward and attack with it really well. And I know a lot of people, and I know even some pros, that are using this formation as their neutral formation, let's say, as their formation just to start the game straight off. And that is pretty impressive if you are using this formation. But for me, personally, I feel like it's a defensive formation where there's going to be a lot of players back. You're going to probably hope for AI blocks and stuff like that. And that's why it's so good when it comes down to the Ultra D formation. Ultra D tactics, sorry. Balance, 2 depth, 3 width. You got balance again. You got yourself 3 width, 3 players in the box, 1 corners and 1 free kicks. Going over to instructions, you're going to go stay back while attacking on every single defender. You're going to not have sweeper keeper this time. Please, for the love of God, do not have sweeper keeper. The reason you do not want sweeper keeper is because this defensive line is going to be like far back already. So you don't need your goalkeeper to come and collect anything because there's literally no point. Now, when it comes down to the centre mids, stay back while attacking, cover centre on every single one. The only bad thing I can say about this formation is that you haven't got cut passing lanes. You have not got cut passing lanes here, which is kind of annoying. I wish they did, because it would have been 10 times better, but it is what it is. When it comes down to the strikers, I have got come back on defense and then get in behind. And then I got this one on drift wide and come back on defense. The reason I have one on drift wide while I have the other one on get in behind, as you know, as I was saying, 2-1 down, what you want to do is play defense consistently. If you do end up getting that tackle in or that interception, you're going to hit Bellarabi with like a little X-ball into the middle or like an RBA into the middle. Once you have done that, Dembele is going to run in behind. Bellarabi is going to find space down the wing. You're just going to overtop the ball. And hopefully, Dembele gets on the end of it and you actually go for a little cheeky counter goal. And that's obviously going to make you go 3-1 up and pretty much win the game. Because I really doubt this formation is going to concede. It's just not going to happen. You got Alaba, Klosterman and Roussillon, 3 amazing defenders as well. Now going on to the ultra attacking, if I can get over there, it'll be pretty good. You have got constant pressure and balance. The reason I have not got fast build up this time is because the only way I would switch, or the only reason, let's say, I would switch to this formation or this tactic is simply because my opponent is probably parking a bus. So you're not going to really want to fast build up when your opponent's parking a bus, because it's not really going to work out. So balance is going to be the way to go for offense. You're going to have yourself 7 width, 7 players in a box, 5 corners and 5 free kicks. When you're going to go for, what you're going to go for defense is going to be constant pressure, 7 width and 8 depth. The reason I go for more width when it comes down to defense is because when people are getting under pressure, they tend to hit the wingers consistently. And if I have that width, my players like Roussillon and Mbabu is always going to win the header, no matter who is going to be the winger, unless it's Ronaldo. Then it's a whole different story, or Mbappe. If it's those 2 players, obviously they will beat Roussillon and Mbabu. But if it's someone like Neymar or like Sterling or anything like that, they are not going to lose a header to those kind of players and will get the ball back and go for an extra attack as well. But I only go for this for this custom tactic if I'm losing 2-1 in, let's say, the 80th minute. You do this literally right at the end. Do not do it near the 70th or 65th because it's just going to make you concede pretty much. But when it comes down to instructions, I have got stay back while attacking on all centre backs. I don't need my centre backs to go forward. There's literally no point. I have got cover centre on both centre mids. I have not put stay back while attacking. On the left mid, I have got stay wide, get in behind. On these players right here, I've got stay central, stay forward, stay central, stay forward, and stay central, stay forward. So pretty decent tactic. I have used this tactic and it does work. It puts the player very under pressure and they panic, lob the ball, you get the ball back, you can go for an extra attack as well. Something I did also notice is you get a lot of options. So you get the centre mid options, you get the left forward options, you get the striker options, and you even get the right mid or right winger options as well. Unbelievable formation, but I definitely do advise if you're going to use it, make sure it's near the 80th minute. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. That is going to be it for the custom tactics. Leave a like, leave a comment, and for now, peace.